Charlotte, your happily recovering shopaholic, in today's New Year's Eve makeup look. So I created this purple and silver and teal makeup look that is inspired by 2017 and the coming year 2018. So in 2017, the color of the year was green, and in 2018, it is ultraviolet. So we are going to be channeling Grimace, and we are going to be idolizing Barney, and we are going to look like we ate ubi jam all day, every day. So I did a full-on glitter look because I feel like New Year's Eve is one of those rare occasions where we can sparkle and shine. We're going to blind the bad luck away this year. So if you want to look extra sparkly and smashing on your New Year's Eve, then keep on watching. Okay, eyebrows are done, and I'm just gonna zoom you in a little bit more. Ooh, face. We are going to highlight first the brow bone because I prefer highlighting first before all the other eyeshadows so that somehow it's buried underneath and it's not like jutting out. So I'm gonna take this Revolution highlighter palette and in shade highlight, and I will take the lilac shade highlighter from the middle of the brow bone to the tail and just 3/4 of the way in, not all the way. There you go. We've highlighted our brow bone. We are moving on to the eyeshadow look. So we're going to do a combination of purple, green, and silver. So to use as my transition shade, I'm going to take Kiko's High Pigment Wet and Dry Eyeshadow in shade 24. Or any lavender shade or lilac shade that you have. So I'm just going to take the lavender shade from the crease all the way up, smoking it up to the brow bone highlighter. Don't be afraid to use a transition shade. I know a lot of people are afraid to use too much eyeshadow. So we are moving on to the crease, and I will be using this shade called Royalty from the Jaclyn Hill palette, or any purple shade, medium purple shade that you have. Starting at the edge of your eye and working it up to the shape of your crease. Doing mine slightly higher than my real eyelid because I have hooded eyes, so my eyelids are really tiny. So I'm just gonna smoke that out, maybe like a centimeter up, not all the way out like the transition shade, but just slightly above. And with the transition brush, I'm just gonna smoke it up and out, just to make it appear more blended. Next up, I'm gonna be using this dark loose pigment in shade Push the Edge, which is a very dark purple. This one is by MAC, and I'm going to just work that on the edge of my eyes and just on the outline of my crease. Just to define my eyes even more, I'm going to just put that on the outline of my eyelids. Just the outline. Don't blow it up too much. Almost like a cut crease effect. So using the transition brush I used a while ago, I'm just going to blend those three shadows together. Next up, we're going to be using this NYX Vivid Brights cream color in shade Rebellious Edge, which is a purple. So I'm going to be using that as my base, and I'm going to be using that with my finger because I feel like glitter should attach or adhere to something creamy or sticky. So very sorry, I'm going to be using this finger. I feel like it has the most control. I'm going to be using that cream color from the middle to the edge. Take my sleek highlighting palette in shade Midas Touch, and I will be taking this shade called Cubic Zirconia, or any silver eyeshadow shade or highlighter that you have. So I'm just gonna pack that in the inner corner of the eye up to the middle, then pass it through the V and over here at the bottom as well, in the inner corner. I'm gonna line my eyes now before the glitter because with the glitter in there, it makes the eyeliner quite bumpy and rough. So I highly advise you to curl your eyelashes before the glitter because it might ruin your glitter if you had to do it after. So it's really time for the glitter now, and I will be using the Fashion 21 Eyelash Adhesive, which is an eyelash glue, and you can use any eyelash glue that you prefer. And I will be using this glitter from the stall called Catch from the bazaar that I found, and you can use any glitter that you have. So I'm just gonna put the glue on the purple side halfway, which is halfway of my eyelid. And before that dries down, I'm gonna be dipping a small head brush in the glitter pan and transferring it to the eyelid using a tapping motion. There you go, the purple glitter has been attached. We are moving on to the silver glitter. So again, with the eyelash adhesive, we are just gonna go in on the front part, but this time way less than our purple counterpart. So just in the middle almost. Before that dries up, we are gonna move fast and we are gonna dip my brush in the silver pot and transfer the glitter. I will just darken the edge of my eyelids using the loose eyeshadow by MAC, the dark purple, just to give it a little bit more drama. So there you go, we've got the top part done. Let's move on to the bottom part. You've got the color purple to symbolize the color of the year for 2018, and you've got the silver for the classic New Year's look. And now we're gonna pay tribute to the year that has passed with a little bit of green. So I'm gonna take this shade called Jada from the Jaclyn Hill palette, or take any turquoise colored eyeshadow. So we are just gonna take that turquoise color and we're gonna smoke that out underneath our lash line. Don't be afraid to really smoke it out underneath. Then we're gonna put this ColourPop eyeliner in shade Teaspoon, and we're gonna put that on the waterline of our eyes. It almost really matches the shade called Jada. You can also use purple eyeliner, or you can use black. Then we're gonna take the dark green color in the shade called Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and you can use any dark green or forest green or even black. So I'm just gonna take that dark green and smudge it nearest to my lash line. Next up, I'm going to take a flat, straight brush and I'm going to use this black shade called Abyss. So I'm just going to use that on the outer corner of the lower lash line. So there you go, we did a green look underneath as a tribute to the year that was, which was 2017, and the color was green. So now we're moving on to the rest of the face. We are going to bronze it up, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Bronze Fusion in shade Bronzer. The base of my ear, where it starts, up to just the eye area, which is right here. So it's just a very small blended line. You can also do the fish face. It actually helps, so you know where the angle. So we're not gonna do the chin because I want my chin to be pointy. I don't want it to appear rounded. Next up is blush, and I'm going to be using my new brush, which is a Christmas gift to myself again, and this is from the shop called Zella Boutique, which I found on the World Trade Bazaar. It's super soft, it costs 250 pesos, and it blends the blush so well. It blends the blush so well. I will show you. So I will be using this Essence Touch of Matte blush in shade Bury Me Up. It's super soft and silky, this brush. Even after I've washed it, I've already washed this once and it's still soft and silky. For 250 pesos, I think that's a bargain. There you go, we've got our blush. I put it on top of the contour and I just blended it down to my apples of the cheeks. I forgot to contour my nose. Mortal sin. So I'm going to go back to the Physicians Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to be using this new straight brush. This time, I prefer putting the lines closer to each other to make the nose appear even slimmer. Now it's time to highlight, which I know is your favorite part of the makeup. So we are going to go back to the Revolution highlighter palette, and we are going to go back to the lilac just to tie in the look together and use a little bit more hints of purple. So I'm going to take that and put it on the highest point of my cheek and on the temples. What's my superpower? I blind people. So we are done with the face. I'm just gonna put on some mascara and eyelashes and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna line my lips with this one by Vice Ganda from the Unicorn Lip Kit. And we're gonna try the purple lip. This is from the dollar store in Market, and it's straight up violet. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We're gonna try it to see for ourselves. It takes a lot of layers because it's very streaky because it's quite cheap, but we're gonna work with it. So there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little mini tutorial, and I hope you slay your New Year's Eve look. Whether you can change your lipstick, you can change the glitter, and since we're bringing on a new year, I would love for you to have some new stuff. Probably not as lavish as our Christmas giveaway, but still a little bit of a giveaway. And here are the things that you are going to be receiving if you're the winner. You've got a pouch that says blending is my cardio. That is so me. You've got L'Oreal Color lipstick. You've got a concealer pencil. You've got some sparkly studs for your New Year's Eve parties, your blush. You've got a Wonder Blender, which is a super soft sponge recommended by Tati. Almost the same here, except it's a unicorn pouch so that you'll remember me, and some rose gold hoops and an eyebrow pencil. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and ask me a question on the comments section with your IG name or your FB name or email or however way I am able to find you if you win. It can be any question. I hope you enjoy your New Year's Eve, everybody. I hope you get to kiss someone at midnight. I hope you jump at midnight so you get taller, or kiss while jumping. Wow! And because it's New Year, I have been obsessing over the song of Dina Carroll called The Perfect Year. I highly suggest you listen to it over and over so you can feel and get in the mood of the new year. Bye, Bombshells! Happy New Year! Mwah.